Londoner and singer-songwriter Jacob Collier chats to us about conducting the crowd and his music, of course. Now to a different sense, hearing, and a man who's been dubbed the colourful Mozart of Gen Z by the New York Times. He's the singer-songwriter, composer and producer Jacob Collier, who this year won his 7th Grammy. He's also headlining the Love Supreme Jazz Festival this summer. Already a big year, and it's only June. Alice Bandakravi has been speaking to him.
Now, the last time that we met was back in 2016. I came to visit you in your family home, in your room, in fact, where you made your first album for which you won your first Grammy. Do you remember this?
If I'm recording, I can go, do, do, da, at once. But then when I play this, then I can go, ooh, and then they all are.
Do you remember that?
I do, and fondly so.
Things have moved on
Jacob.
a little bit since then. You are the first British artist to win 5 Grammys for 5 consecutive albums. We knew we were on to a good thing interviewing you then. What are some of the highlights looking back?
Oh gosh, it's been such a crazy 10 years. It's amazing to have it bookended by our conversations. Back then I was doing so much creating alone. So I created in that room that you came to visit with all these instruments around, recording things and layering things up. And I toured the world with a one-man show, so just me by myself. And then after that process was finished, I was dreaming of collaboration. So I sought out heroes, friends, people I looked up to from all around the world, and I traveled all around the world recording with them. And that one-man show became sort of bigger and bigger and bigger. And then this latest album I put out has over 100,000 people on it. So it's almost like the polar opposite of those early days in my room. But the essence of it, the energy of it, at the heart of it, is still very much the same. It's still Jacob.
You perform live all the time. You famously performed at Glastonbury, and you did something that you've become quite famous for doing, this audience choir.
Music's in all of us. Music exists as this inherent thing. So what if there's a way to tap into it that feels organic, feels playful, feels fun? And I started to play these concerts around when I met you. And over the course of that time, I just kept evolving the language a little bit. And the way that I do it nowadays is by taking an audience of people and dividing them into different groups and giving them sort of certain notes. And so they'll sing the notes, and I move the notes up and down with gestures. And I don't tell them what's going to happen. I just sort of show them. I sort of say, OK, here's the thing. Ooh, 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 ah. And we sort of follow each other through.
Festival season has started. You're going to be performing at the Love Supreme Festival.
I'm so excited.
Are you going to be conducting the audience?
Maybe. Yeah, it's definitely on the cards. There's nothing like a festival crowd to rally energy. Energy-wise, it's kind of unparalleled, but yeah, it wouldn't quite be a Jacob show without some amount of audience choir, so we'll see what happens.
I think the audience, everybody's going to be looking forward to that. Jacob Collier, as your star continues to rise, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us.
Lovely to see you.
A talented and fascinating Jacob Collier talking to Alice Bandakravi there. Great to sort of follow the success of his career there.